If you want the best gaming experience on mobile possible, you need to be gaming on the M4 iPad Pro. You've got the best display on a tablet possible. You got that OLED screen with the 120Hz refresh rate. You got the best processor available for any mobile device, the M4 chip. And you have a really good game selection to keep you busy for a few minutes or for hours on end. Hey everyone, Tech Dad here, and I love gaming on my M4 iPad Pro. It gives me an amazing experience, and there are so many good games that I am absolutely addicted to. It's way better than gaming on my phone because of that screen size and that awesome processor. You can actually run these mobile games at full blast, and the iPad Pro can handle it. And yes, there are settings that actually can use an M4 chip. Mobile gaming is also great because it's really casual. So if my wife's taking forever to get ready and I have just a few extra minutes, I can definitely get a Clash of Clans battle in for sure. It used to be in the old days when I played World of Warcraft, you'd have to sit down for 3 to 6 hours to get through a raid. Unfortunately, most of us dads don't have that kind of time. So I love that mobile gaming is made for casual gamers like this Tech Dad. You can play through a quick Call of Duty match, jump into a Destiny Rising mission, or play some retro football. I love it. So in this video, I want to give you 3 solid tips on how you can get the best gaming experience on your iPad Pro. There are so many great games available, and I want to give you some great tips to get the best out of them. All right, let's get into it. All right, so tip number 1 is play multiplayer games. So don't get me wrong, there are some really good single player games on the iPad Pro. One of my favorites is Retro Bowl. It gives you a throwback to the 1980s and those old Nintendo games. But Retro Bowl is actually pretty sweet. You've got some really fluid touch controls that are very easy and fun to do. You can run the ball, pass, punt, field goals, all the things, and the games are really quick and painless. In fact, they're so quick you don't even watch the defense play. It kind of just gives you a play-by-play in words of what the other team is doing. You don't even have to watch that part, which is really nice. Definitely perfect if you have a few minutes to spare and just want to kill some time and you're a football fan. But there are so many good games that are multiplayer, and you can get a little bit of socialization and teamwork feeling with these apps. One of my favorites right now is Destiny Rising. It's brand new, just came out in 2025, and it's kind of got this World of Warcraft meets Brawl Stars meets Call of Duty. You've got so many game modes in this game. You can do PvP, where you run around and try to collect data and kill other players and take their data. Whoever gets the most data wins. It's super fun. Or you can run dungeons, kind of like you do in World of Warcraft, where it's PvE and you and 2 other teammates, or up to 6 teammates in certain dungeons. They call them adventures in Destiny Rising, but I'm a Warcraft player, so. But yeah, you can blitz your way through some PvE content, get gear and rewards at the end. I mean, it's really satisfying, and they only take a few minutes to run. So you can be really casual with it, or you can just run these things over and over if you have lots of time. I love it. In addition, this game has wolf packs, so you can join up with other players, and you work together casually. Like, it'll give you credit for things you do, such as logging in. So all you have to do is log into the game, and your wolf pack gets credit. Try out Destiny Rising. It has a bunch of single player modes, a great campaign, and good multiplayer modes. You can't lose with that one. All right, another great multiplayer game that's going to give you a good clan-like feel is Clash of Clans. And man, this game came out in 2012, and it is still good, and the developers are still updating it. An update actually just came out today that really looks like it changed the whole game. So trophies are gone now. I can't find my trophies anymore. There's some sort of tournament style play. In fact, there are 3 modes to play in this game now, where it looks like you can earn loot and trophies or rank. So you can do revenge. So if a player attacks you, you can click a revenge button and go after them. Or you can sign up for tournaments. I don't know what that's like yet. It's brand new. I gotta try it out. But what I really love about Clash of Clans is the clan wars. That was always really fun to do. I've been out of the game for a couple years, and I'm just starting to get back into it. But the clan wars were so simple. You got 2 attacks. You picked your bases that you want to attack. You could talk to your clan mates to see which ones they wanted to attack. And it was just enough teamwork to make you feel like you were doing something together. And you get big rewards and payoff, and a lot of clans take it really seriously. It's kind of like what Raid Night was for Warcraft. You just couldn't miss that. Well, if you sign up for a clan war, you better show up and do your 2 attacks. But what I like is you get plenty of time to do it, so they give you 24 hours to make your attacks. It's really nice. So again, it appeals to that casual player that just needs a few minutes to play, but still gives you the good camaraderie and feel of a multiplayer game. Okay, tip number 2, use accessories. So I use a PlayStation 5 controller for a couple of different games. I use it for Destiny Rising. It's totally compatible and makes the game a heck of a lot easier. Sometimes I want to play in bed and use the touch controls, but other times I want to just set up at my desk and blow through an adventure really quick or a PvP match. And this basically easily turns that into a console game. Same for Call of Duty Mobile. You can use a PlayStation controller, syncs up, works beautifully. Now, one tip about this is make sure you unpair it from your PlayStation. So I had a lot of issues connecting it to my iPad until I finally realized, oh, I have to unpair it from the PlayStation first. You can connect your controller with a cable if you're worried about a little lag or input lag, but then you will lose sound, so make sure you just connect some wired headphones to the controller or you put in your AirPods or something. But a controller is an absolute must for a lot of games, especially if you're hardcore and you want to win. Another great accessory is connecting your iPad to a secondary display, and I love this. So I will connect my iPad to my Apple Studio display, and you can move your app to that display, and it's just that much bigger, and you can see what you're doing, and you're even more competitive. Now, please note that some apps don't go full screen like Destiny Rising, but Destiny Rising does have this emulator feature where if you have a PC, you can play it on the full resolution of that screen. I don't have a PC, so I can't really look into that, but if you have a PC, take a look. Now, there are some apps that will take advantage of a full-size display, and let's talk about that next. So that leads me to the third tip, which is use cloud services. So you're not limited to just mobile games on the iPad Pro. There are great subscription services like Xbox Cloud Gaming. And the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is getting ready to release on that subscription service, so you've got to check it out. Now, they did raise the price this month to $30, up from $20, so I was a little cranky about that, but I've definitely been playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6 for a while on the Xbox Cloud Gaming service. It's totally awesome, and it does take advantage of your secondary display and fills the screen appropriately. It also uses the speakers from my studio display, so I've got a really good gaming setup when I connect my iPad to the Apple Studio display. It's awesome. All right, so those are my 3 tips on getting the best experience for mobile gaming. The iPad Pro is a load of fun, and the M5 iPad Pro is supposed to be launching this month, and it's supposed to be quite a bit faster than the M4. So if you don't have an M4 iPad Pro, you might hold out for the M5. It's going to be some sick gaming on that device. Let me know if you have any questions about what we've talked about today. Leave a comment below. That's all I got for you. If you like this sort of content, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.